I want to begin this half hour with the White House and congressional Republicans reaching a deal to raise the debt ceiling. It's happening just days before a potential default on government debts. Now some Republicans and Democrats are raising objections. Dale Hurd has more in our top story.
The agreement would increase the nation's $31 trillion debt ceiling another $4 trillion through 2025, but also place some new restraints on federal spending. Both leaders say they made compromises.
The Speaker and I made it clear from the start that the only way forward was a bipartisan agreement.
But Joe Biden later said he made no concessions. Speaker Kevin McCarthy praised the deal, calling it good for the American public.
Doesn't get everything everybody wanted, but that's in divided government. That's where we end up. I think it's a very positive bill.
The budget deal keeps most federal spending roughly flat next year, raising it by 1% in 2025. Defense spending would increase. The agreement includes new work requirements for government aid, with time limits on how long some Americans can receive food assistance. While some Democrats are unhappy with the bill, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries indicated congressional Democrats will support it at the end of the day.
I do expect that there will be Democratic support once we have the ability to actually be fully briefed by the White House.
While McCarthy said that 95% of his fellow GOP members support the deal, an Axios report says as many as 60 House Republicans could vote against it, and some have already slammed the agreement. Representative Ralph Norman of South Carolina called the deal insanity, posting on Twitter, "A $4 trillion debt ceiling increase with virtually no cuts is not what we agreed to. Not going to vote to bankrupt our country. The American people deserve better." Fellow Congressman Bob Good of Virginia also condemned the proposed $4 trillion increase to the debt limit, tweeting, "If that is true, I don't need to hear anything else. No one claiming to be a conservative could justify a yes vote."
I'll debate this bill with anybody, because at the end of the day, is it everything I wanted? No, but we don't control all of it.
McCarthy did claim the deal acts as new money for the IRS.
We repealed every single dollar they were going to use for IRS agents.
The Speaker says lawmakers will have 72 hours to read the text of the bill before an expected vote Wednesday. But Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer warned colleagues of the potential for Friday and weekend votes in the event of filibusters. Dale Hurd, CBN